to be a little more clear, because I know I've been kind of scatterbrained getting this started. I've been replying to chat. I've been all over the place. ADHD brain, right? Hi, folks. This is the internet's Blaze Hedgehog here, known in reality by Ryan Bloom. And I have applied for a lot of jobs lately. And out of the, it's between like 44 and 45, maybe 46 jobs I've applied to since moving here, only 2 have wanted to interview me. And one of them was Taco Bell, who I think they filled the position before I even came in. It was like the application process for Taco Bell was super weird. How do I pause? I don't want to be watching my stream. Stream.io. But the application process for Taco Bell was super weird. I don't want to sound too weird about it, but when I went in there, like, nobody seemed to be doing much of anything. They were just kind of chatting and ignoring me. Most of them did not speak English. There was a definite communication problem where I would ask them questions and they just kind of give me this confused look because they didn't know what I was saying, and I had trouble understanding what they were saying. Finally, I managed to talk to a manager like 2 or 3 days after my interview had passed, and she told me that, the position had already been filled by the time I got in there. The only other place to offer me an interview was Applebee's. And the job at Applebee's was going to be like the most menial job in the universe. It was going to be a dishwasher, right? Like, that's the job you hear like drifters taking when they're coming through town and they need money to fix their car or whatever, right? They take a job as a dishwasher. And Applebee's wanted to set up an interview, and they're like, great, meet us next Thursday. Right, so I get all excited. They're sending me reminder texts like, remember, your interview is this Thursday, your interview is tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. And then that night, at like 9:30 p.m., like probably when the store was closing for all I know, I get a text. We have decided to go with someone else. We regret to inform you that your interview has been canceled. And that was like 3 weeks ago. That was the last interview I had. So I just have to keep trying. I have to keep applying. And eventually I'll get something. But in the interim, I am living with a new roommate. I really need to get her money, so I'm doing this stream. I hate doing streams like this. I hate having to ask for help, but you have to ask for help sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. And just let me say, it's really hilarious to be saying this over Bubsy music, like really upbeat and cheery Bubsy music. But last time I did a fundraiser stream what was it? April or May. Everybody was extremely generous and nice. And here, let's switch to so you can actually see me, so we can actually have some semblance of being face-to-face. I bumped my camera earlier. It got all weird. But last time I did one of these, everyone was extremely generous and nice. And I had this fear when I was asking for help. Because if you forgot, like, the PlayStation 5 you see on stream right now, this thing, was because of you guys. Because of everybody watching the stream right now, people who aren't watching the stream right now. And it was just incredibly nice. And one of the things people say when you do crowdfunding is to always have stretch goals. So if you look below the stream, both on, I don't think it's on YouTube, but if you look on Twitch, there's a whole tier list of goals. I should probably try and get those onto the YouTube page, now that I think about it. How do I do that? I know how to do it from YouTube, but I don't know how to do it from Restream.io. Do I click edit? Probably, right? Yeah. This YouTube event cannot be edited. Great. Awesome. Can I edit it from here? I can't. Great. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, there should be a YouTube community post where you can go look at all the goals I wrote down. Bare minimum, we were looking for $600 because my share of the rent is $700. And between what I earn passively on YouTube and Patreon, I can cover the rest myself. So you raise $600, I'll pay the extra $100 myself, and then I'll have enough left over for, you know, my phone bill and things like that. I know I was saying this probably like 10-15 minutes ago at this point. The plans for this stream is to finish games. I have started a lot of games on stream, but I have not finished them. I want to finish Sonic Frontiers, The Final Horizon. It's so over up there. The TV's over here for me. But I want to finish The Final Horizon. I want to finish Sonic Unleashed finally. Saturn brought that up in my Discord recently, and I realized I never finished Eggman Land. My 360 is hooked up right here. I just hooked it up like 2 weeks ago. So that's ready to go. I can play Sonic Unleashed. We can finish it. I've streamed a Medieval, The Black Labyrinth. I wouldn't mind finishing that. Sonic Superstars. We never did trip mode on stream. Do that. I'm gonna have a lot of fun tonight. And I'm gonna go for as absolutely long as I can, because it is Friday night. I'm not living with my brother anymore. I can do whatever the hell I want. Sometimes I wonder about this coffee. I'm not a coffee connoisseur. To me, like, coffee is just coffee. This coffee is like 3 years old. It tastes fine to me. But you always wonder what's on the other side of the rainbow. I don't know. But how about we get started? And obviously, scroll down to below the stream. You might not be able to see, if you're on YouTube, you won't see any of the goals I set up, but you will find donation links. And I need donations badly. Really, really badly. I have to prove to my roommate that I can pull this off until I get a real job. If I could, I'd get down on my hands and knees. If I sit up straight, am I centered? Kind of. You'll notice that there's like boxes and things behind me. Still, well, that's my Sonic Mania poster, but like there's boxes over here. I'm still technically unpacking. Thank you.
Modes tip $15. Good luck finishing those game, bro. Let's get that bag.
There it goes. I was waiting for it to update on the total. I was a little worried. But you'll notice, like, I still have boxes. I'm still technically moving in. I've been really bad about, like, finishing unpacking. I feel like my hat's crooked. I feel like it's like this. I think that's it. Like I said, there's my Sonic Mania poster. You can't tell. It's just propped up on a box right now. I also have this poster from Saturn that I haven't hung up yet. Sonic 3 movie poster. Really nice. The good thing I liked that movie as much as I did. There was always this... I said this in my review, if you haven't read my Letterboxd review for the Sonic 3 movie. I was a little worried about that movie. Because it happened... Like, the writing of it was during a writer's strike, right? And that's always a dangerous portent, let's say. But it ended up okay. It ended up the best of the trilogy, so... Anyway, enough rambling from me. How long have I been rambling? Almost an hour. Usually I try and make these like 20 minutes at most. How about we start Sonic Frontiers? How about we bring the music down? And I can reposition to face my television. It's a little quiet for me, but I can always... So which one do I load? Probably slot 1, because it has more playtime than the autosave. Also, if we ever need more light, I have a light on over here, I have a light on up there, and then I can just... That is too much light. So I've been doing like some cyberspace levels. How's my CPU going? Still pretty high. Still 45%. Got my video capture device that's really... Oh, you know what we never did? I got so distracted. I didn't fix Shadow the Hedgehog. Uh-oh. Somebody trying to ask Shadow the Hedgehog for advice. Let's see what happens. While I go to wherever this thing is pointing me. No, you have to use the button. The Ask Shadow chat command is for moderators and administrators only. No thank you, Spider. How do I get out of here? I don't even have the map. I don't know how I got over here. And that looks like Knuckles stuff. I don't think Sonic can do that. Can I use that? I guess I can, can't I? I don't think this is how I got out here. Uh-oh. Oh, almost made it. Well, fine. If nobody's gonna push the button, then I'm gonna push the button. Redeem, please. Something's happening.
Mephiles, I won't let you escape.
Oh, sorry. That worked. I mean, that worked for me. But also, like, the reason why it didn't seem broken was because it always worked for me. I don't know why, but I just pushed both shoulder buttons together like it was a different Sonic game where I could do finishers like that. Are you still not, like, gonna prevent me from going all the way in here? No. Okay, so I guess this is saying I didn't do the final tower. Right, this is probably the lead into the final boss though, right? Hidden.
So we've been following the Chaos Emerald's trail, and Knuckles is here for the ruins. But what's Big doing here? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with just going fishing.
Fishing? If you are talking about the purple portals, those are not real locations. They are a type of cyberspace recreated from your memories. I am not picking up any signals like those of the doctors or your friends from those areas. The Big the cat that you saw is most probably an illusion recreated from your memory. The fact that you were able to converse with the illusion and believe it was real speaks of how vivid a memory you have of him. Normally, traveling between spaces is said to cause a feeling of danger at such a level that even you would be able to pick up on it.
Well, it was just big, so it didn't feel dangerous. But it's good to know that the real Big is out there, safe in the jungle somewhere.
Yeah, like, I forgot what his voice sounds like in this game. Hang on. I'm gonna try and update my Twitch, what I'm playing notice. And, like, Restream.io is being weird about it. Like, is the stream, like, stuttery for anyone? It's all, like, working correctly, right? Really bugging me that I have such, it's like it's going higher. What is going on? If you're hearing a bit of stuttering every now and then, like I'm hearing that too, that's when I'm like throttling my CPU a little bit, trying to load a different page, like right there. Huh. Stream Elements does multi-streaming now too. Edit my stream information. I'm gonna close Discord, how about? Edit stream info. It's not right. Sonic Frontier. Not my camera, is it? No, not really. I mean, maybe. Do I have acceleration turned on for my camera? Because that would definitely be causing it. Use hardware decoding when available. Yes, please. 48%, 38%. Okay, that helped a little bit. I don't know what's doing it. It might, I mean, I updated OBS recently. My computer's getting old too. Anyway, let's climb this tower. Yeah, it just spiked at 56% again. What is going on? Here, hang on, let's... I'll go back to the waiting room. What I'm gonna do on the background video, is this might still be running in the background. No, this has closed file when inactive. If I turn this off and then I switch back to the game, does CPU usage stay low? No, so that's not causing it. Probably just a video kit. Is it pulling down 1080p, I wonder, and having to scale it? It is. Can I tell it I only want 1280 by 720? No, I can't. It only wants 1080p. Great. I used to have the option to drop it down to 720. Thanks, Elgato. Anyway, I hate having to do tech support on these. I think I'd probably have to, like, go into my Elgato setting and drop it to 720. Actually, now that I mentioned that, I'm gonna try that. Get to my setting over here. Don't crash, OBS, please. While we wait for... Oh, I forgot there's photo mode. Because it takes a really long time for my Elgato to open, even under the best circumstances. And now my CPU is being, like, Omega level throttled. What happens if I... That should ease the burden a little bit. A lot. CPU usage goes down. Thank you. Sorry about it stuttering.
Amareg tipped $20. Hope the move went smoothly. I'm sorry to hear about your situation. Your videos have brought me joy, but I wanted to give something even if it's small.
I mean, like I said, every little bit counts. And yeah, the move is mostly gone. Okay. You know, I'm just adjusting to living with different people. It's pretty standard stuff. HD 720p, please. Those. Okay, that dropped that down to 720p. Video capture device. Still on 1080. You shouldn't be... is there any way I can get you to display at 720 stat? Okay, that looks like that did the trick. It's still a little high, but it's not as high as it was. Instead of topping out at like 40%, 50%, 60%, is now topping out at like 37%. That's tolerable. I'm okay with that. That's better. But now it's 30 frames per second. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with you? Custom. The only way to get 60 is to do custom resolution, and it only goes to 1080. And that brings me back up to the 40s again. Boy, that's annoying. What happens if I change the video format? Okay, that's a lot better. A little better. It went up. I'm gonna stop fiddling with it, folks. That's still 30. I might have to switch to the technical difficulty screen. I'm gonna say screw it. I think it's gonna be 30 no matter what. In fact, now it's even just 30 permanently, even though I have it set to 60. I'm just gonna leave it. Screw it. Apologies for the folks at home. It probably doesn't really matter that much. OBS just doesn't like my Elgato, and it never has. Like, I've completely stopped using OBS to capture video from my capture card, because it's always like this. Getting it to record from the Elgato at 60 frames per second is, like, impossible. So whenever possible, I use Elgato's own recording software, because that's the only way I can guarantee getting 60 frames per second in a reasonable way. Someone in my Discord is linking Sonic Frontiers PC mods every now and then. They linked a really crazy one, I think, not that long ago. All the towers in the Final Horizon, there's a mod out there that will make like one giant mega tower out of them. And that like sounds pretty crazy to me. But instead of like climbing 6 different separate towers, you're just constantly going up and up and up and up and up. And every time you hit a new floor, like that's one of the super challenges or whatever. And then you finish that one and you just keep going up. Until like presumably you hit space, where the final boss waits for you. Okay, so this is supposedly the final battle. Sure. Since I finished my coffee.
Hey, nice of you to catch up.
Were you successful?
Naturally.
Good. Unfortunately, your friends aren't handling their cyber corruption nearly as well.
Sonic, my tummy hurts.
Oh, you guys are the best.
What does that make me?
Fashionably late. But hey, you tried.
There's also a really cool mod that adds, like, what is up with those trees?
We're out of time. I command you to save us.
Were those trees supposed to look like that? They were all like pixelated and weird. But there's like other like visual mods that try and make each of the islands a little more visually distinct. And there's one I really like that like adds the moon, like the end moon, up in the sky above this island. And it looks like amazing. Oh wait, it's not the triggers, it's L1 and R1. We fought this boss recently. And it's weird. I wasn't quite sure what I was supposed to be doing. Like, I have a broad idea of what it wants from me. But, I don't know. All the, like, turrets and everything around it just it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. And obviously, you know, a lot of this boss is just a repeat of Giganto from the first island anyway. All the visual glitches are because of cyberspace. I mean, you could say that, yeah. When your aesthetic is glitching, it provides you with a very easy out. Nice. Okay, so I can just parry those. But I don't think it reflects them back at him. That's the problem. This is like the song, right? Why isn't he doing like the cool spin kick? There it is. Thank you.
Sky Symmetric tip $20.
Here, why don't I move my dashboard so I can more easily see it while I'm looking at the television, instead of it having way over there.
This shell was once my prison. Now it shall be the avatar of my return. All shall perish. All shall return to order. To oblivion.
The trials are complete. The final Titan has appeared. Yeah? This dude's got a big health bar. I'm not even sure I'm like budging it. Okay. All right. Supersonic 2. You know, I've been trying to get it Supreme for a long time. I'm glad I finally got like the hookup with them. I really love their product. They are truly Supreme. They make very good stickers. They make stickers. They have a very nice logo. This literally all I have to do is just parry every single one of these. Be nice if I could like see. Whoa, that's a little weird. Oh, I was looking at chat. Uh-oh. Okay, he is taking damage now. So he seems to... It only lasts, like, as long as you keep hitting him. If you, like, pause even for a moment, he just regenerates all of his health. Wow, that's a tight window. They're going really hard trying to make him look cool in a way they don't usually do. Yeah? Is he just gonna regenerate all of his health again? Literally all I have to do is I just have to parry. That's this entire fight. That can't be right, is it? Because yeah, we get the Raging Demon, he falls over, and then what? He regenerates all of his health, and then I start over. I've got to be missing something. Do I just keep the pressure up? Like I said, he only seems to regenerate if I don't keep the pressure up. But then if I miss even a single parry, do I side-loop him, I wonder? Because that's like the main thing in this, right? Power stream leading to his head. Yeah, that might be the thing I have to side-loop, right? There we go. No, that just... Oh, he's really pissed now. Where even... Wait a minute, there's something marked on my mini-map. Is that just like map stuff? It'd be weird if they kept like marking map stuff during this boss fight. Can I do a quick side loop on you? Wait, there was a button icon in there. I have like a split second to push triangle. I think, unless that's just the lock on. No, that still doesn't work. Okay, this looks like something. It looked like something because it was me losing the boss. And yeah, the red marker is just a map icon. Skip. Skip. Oh, I have to start all the way back here? Are you kidding me? Thank you for the sub.
Believe in your power and reach for victory.
Big Red Coat just subscribed.
Can I skip this? No, I can't. I'd like to point out that I do parry that second hit when he claps on me. Right there. And it still shows me getting knocked away. Another one of those things.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Big Red Coat gifted 10 subs.
thank you. I haven't had a hype train since I set that up. It's like, is this boss making train sounds at me? What's going on? This sucks.
Even greater glory awaits you ahead.
Thank you.
Setsun, you just subscribed. Don't know if this'll hit the hype train, but we'll see.
Oh, it will. Hype trains last for a minute. I don't think the hype train worked entirely correctly. Or the Jumbotron, rather, sorry. Because it's supposed to, like, show, like, smaller text and bigger text, and for whatever reason, it only showed it in the big text. And it's not supposed to be doing that. And yeah, the hype train is still going, so don't worry about it. Get your subs in now to get your hype train emote, or whatever Twitch does these days. Hang on, tips. Parrying normally will not work on the end. Do we have any other tips? What do you mean parrying normally? Why isn't parrying working at all now? Oh, right, because I'm not Supersonic 2 yet. Perfect parry will create an opening for attacks. Great. Presumably, when he does the slap, that is a perfect parry. So what, I just have to, like, out-damage him, I suppose? And that time I knocked away the cord, like, what? This camera sucks, dude. Itch is getting funky? That's weird. Like, the problem is I can't see because the tree's getting away. Yeah, you just had to do a side loop on him, huh? Do your spinny move, please. Well, fine, we'll just do a Phantom Rush. Boss is kind of a mess. Okay, so wait a minute. Am I supposed to do something to the gun? Great. Oh no, I see. No, I get it now. It's telling me to push R1 because it wants me to retarget to the cord when I get up close to his head. It's just, this game kind of sucks. Like, I don't get the lock-on prompt until it's too late. I forgot about being able to retarget my lock-on, because that's something literally nothing else in the game has needed until now. Here's the gun again. Do I side-loop the gun? This boss is trying to do things that this game cannot support. The Ikaruga boss was just boring. This is at least engaging, but it's not entirely clear what it always wants me to do. I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up. This is at least trying to have a more epic finish. The other boss was, like, deeply anticlimactic. Great. I need more rings. Is this literally all I have to do? I mean, yes, this is all I have to do, but it'd be nice if I could, like, go down and get rings, but that means having to redo this entire tower again. This sucks. I mean, the thing about Sonic Team is, supposedly, they're just a brand name these days. But, like, you can check Moby Games, like, which has, like, archives of the credits listed at the end of these games, and there is, like, consistent staff game to game. To some degree. Like, the director of the last 4 or 5 Sonic games has all been the same guy, Morio Kishimoto. He directed Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, Sonic Lost World, Sonic Forces, this game. Takashi Iizuka has been the producer on the Sonic games since Sonic Adventure. Producer / director. I think the score I gave it still stands. I don't think this is necessarily worse than the original final boss. It's definitely not better. It'd be nice if they let me parry that, but I guess... I've got an idea. If I can retarget my lock-on, I'll just take out the turrets first, save me some time. He says as the camera goes completely insane. Well, I'm getting faster at this at least. Alright, I can't parry yet. It wants me to get knocked away a little bit so I can have the epic Supersonic 2 moment. Well, I'm getting something. Just got here and I side-loop the gun. That's all I gotta do. We get the big epic cutscene, and now he's got the thing again. Okay. At least going smoother now that I understand what it wants from me. Okay, do I mash? Do I... do a Kamehameha? Did I kill it? Was that it? What is going on? Okay. Can I get a normal camera, please? Is that it?
Sonic, it's now or never!
Sonic the Hedgehog's favorite final attack. The gun.
Looks like I'm going all out after all.
I mean, it's cool. It's silly, but it's cool. I guess. It's weird. Thank you. Any profit?
When souls collide, chaos erupts.
Any Prophet just subscribed.
I mean, it's more climactic than the original ending. Give it that.
Look! There he is!
And everybody's normal now. He's dead. Again. Knuckles' head looked like it was floating for one scene there, and it looked really weird. Like there was a space where he didn't have a neck. Maybe I was just seeing things.
You did well, Sage. It's time to head home, dear daughter.
Home. I like the sound of that. Father.
Sorry, but you're evil and I'm good now. I am white and holy. I kind of like the original ending in that respect better, where it is implied that Sage died, and then we see like the post-credit scene. Eggman's putting in the work to rebuild her. I feel like that was a stronger moment for him.
All the lights up in the sky, all the times that I spent by your side taught me love and taught me pain.
But hey, that's one checked off the list. I finished Sonic Frontiers, the final horizon.
Now I'm not alone, a family of my own. I get to go home with you. Feelings deep inside come flowing.
Writer, story, and script, Ian Flynn. I thought he was only like part of the translation team.
Watching you go through all that you do. I never knew.
We have a lot of V-Bucks tonight. Well, we have 3. I think I can skip them until tomorrow.
That love is beautiful. There's so much more that I want to find out with you.
probably had more input on the DLC. That's a good point. They seem to be gradually bringing him into the fold more and more over time.
Feelings deep inside come flowing from my eyes. I get to go home with you.
He did have a sole credit for Shadow Generations. Huh.
I've yet to discover, would it be too much if I asked to stay forever? Everything feels warmer and safer. Anything we can get through together now that I'm with you.
To Octavia? What does that mean? Oh, it's like their original band name.
Is that the doctor's train?
No, it was his daughter, Shadow. Maybe you need glasses, buddy. Also, you're kind of covering me up when you appear. I could have put my camera in a better place. Like maybe inch it up a little bit so that it's like in the middle of the screen. Like where the bongo cam was. Also, hey, it worked!
Home, sweet home. I'm with you.
I fixed it.
Home, sweet home.
Just be a Shadow VTuber?
With you.
No.
Home, sweet
It gets brought up every now and then. I've thought about at least doing like PNG tuber stuff one day,
with you.
but not anytime soon. Got a USB hub perched somewhat precariously on the edge of my case, and I tried to affix it down the best I could, and it's starting to tilt a little bit. Not gonna get to mention sticks, are we?
So, that was fun.
No, this is just the original ending.
But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
I wonder if cream and sticks are free. Make a road trip out of it.
It'll be good to get back to my island. At least for a while.
We're wasting daylight. Let's go.
Something I read recently that was dug out of the game files. I guess they weren't originally planning on having that Knuckles animation to set up this game that they released on YouTube. I guess there is like a partial script in the game of Knuckles being on the plane with everyone on the fly-in in the intro. I feel like touching it was a bad idea. Now it's leaning even further forward. Either leaning further, farther, forward. That's not right.
Melco Driggs tipped $10. Get that bread, my Doge.
Thank you. Things are a little slow. It has me worried. But I'm not going to think about that. We're here to have fun, right? And this is the song. This is what, like, they're... Fight the pain away. Yeah, that's the lyric. And yeah, that... What was it? Sonic Frontiers Resurgence? Transurgence? Something? That was cool. It was nice seeing like Knuckles like chill out on the Angel Island. Just like doing normal stuff. Well, for the non-Sonic fans in the audience that don't know, the lyric where he says "fight the pain away," that's a radio edit. In the original lyrics, he says "fuck the pain away." It's "fuck the pain away, my bed is in ruins." It's not weird, it's nice. It feels like actual characterization for once, instead of Knuckles just hanging around doing nothing all the time. From Peaches? I don't know what that means. Resteam, why are you telling me I got 100 messages today? I'm gonna look up chat embedding so I can see the YouTube chat from my browser. How do I do that? Bed chat screen? Chat? No, the name of this song was I'm Here? Or was it Vandalize? Might have been Vandalize. There, now I can see the YouTube chat on my computer monitor. Kind of. It's very bright. I can't actually... I can kind of see. But if you're out there in YouTube land and you're watching this, and I wasn't responding to your chat, I can probably see it now. A little bit. Kind of. Well, that's it. I finished all of Sonic Frontiers. I don't think anything about my opinion of this game has changed. I think it has some very good ideas that it does not execute on super well. That's just the reality of it. And it's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. Here, I never actually... There was one place I never told anyone I was streaming. And it was the Discord for me and like my very small handful of close friends. They might not even know I am streaming. I'm getting really worried that that's just fall off my computer at some point. Hang on. In addition to pasting this in their Discord,